Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Victoria 2. In the last episode, we were primarily working on getting our naval technology researched for the purpose of being able to eventually build protected cruisers, which will be our first real modern warships. So, that is what we're after. We just need to finish blue and brown water schools so that we can increase the size of our naval bases so that we can build the bigger ships. So once that's done, we'll get to work on that. Also, continuing to work on building up our military, dealing with any rebels that show up, all those sorts of things. So yeah, things are going all pretty well there. We did lose Blackfoot as a member of our sphere, but I'm not that concerned about that, really. I might try to monkey with them to try to keep them out of anybody else's sphere. But I mean, we still have the largest sphere of anybody else, of any of the other major powers, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. Man, look at England's military power. Now, one thing I was thinking about doing is dropping Italy as an ally. I mean, they were an ally of convenience, because they happen to be in the area I needed an ally at the time I needed an ally, but I don't think that's really that important anymore. And try and get England back as one of our allies, because I think we can only have one major power allies. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. We're going to dissolve that alliance. It'll adversely affect relations, but not too bad. Alright, there we go. We finished that. Main armament, Navy build time minus 10 days. Naval logistics supply range. Let's see, is there anything else we really need? I think I'm going to focus on Navy and Army here. Let's get those naval logistics going. Now, one other thing that I've kind of decided that I want to do is I want to begin pushing troops into the colonies, particularly North America and to some extent Africa, because I want to expand these colonies a little bit before the end of this series, or the end of this section of the series. And it's probably going to mean we're going to have to go to war with the Iroquois. They are the 6th ranked military in the world. We're going to need a serious amount of, well, troops over here to be able to work on that. So that's going to be something I'm going to be working on. So to that end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving some troops. Alright, let's get these transport ships over here. Actually, no, you stay there. I'm going to move the transport fleets over to pick you up. And I'm going to need an army that can head on over there. Now, thing is, let's send this army. Alright. Okay, so now what we can do is we can begin expanding our naval bases. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. I don't know if there is a more effective way to do this. other than look for them on the map and click them like this. But that's just the way I'm going to do it. Alright, expand. Because it's like one per state. Well, that one's only at 2. So is that one. That one's only at 1. And we might as well go ahead and get it expanded while we're looking at it. Alright. I think that's all of them in this area. And then let's get our Black Sea naval bases expanded. You're only at 1. So are you. Alright. Those are all expanding. Good. We do have a naval base over here that we can work on expanding as well. Alright. There we are. Now, I did notice that we do have an army over here that is short a bunch of regiments. It needs 3 infantry and an artillery. Alright then, I'm going to have you guys march over into this area, and then we're going to start training. Not Navy. Army. 1, 2, 3 infantry, and an artillery. There we go. Two, 3, 4. Hussar, 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 Dragoon, Dragoon, Arty, and Arty. There we go. Get another army going. Alright, you guys load up. We'll start bringing them over there. You guys load up. We'll start bringing them over there. Yep, they knocked us back down to neutral. Not that worried about that right now. Okay. Let's see. The problem is that England probably has another ally. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and keep Italy as an ally then. Who is your ally that is a great power? Franconia. That's unfortunate. Franconia and I don't get along. They interfered with my absorption of Saxony and probably will continue to do so. What is your military rank? 5th. The thing is that if they're allies, if they join in, then I got to fight England, which is not going to go well. So, alliance offer from Syria. No. Alright. Those guys have been dropped off. Let's bring this fleet back. Those guys have been dropped off. Bring the fleet back. Shall we host a colonial exposition? A delegation representing the leading commercial manufacturing interests in our empire proposed holding a colonial exposition in our capital. Holding such an event would provide an excellent opportunity to showcase the economic and cultural wealth of our colonies, could significantly help our exports by popularizing the goods produced in our empire, and further strengthen the support for our empire among our citizens at home. Should we provide support for this idea? Yes. 500 ducats? Not a problem. Okay, so let's see here. Let's march them in there. Actually, march you all the way to Fort Albany. Alright, our empire and the world has come to our capital to celebrate the colonial exposition, with pavilions from our various colonies and several different buildings and marvels highlighting the importance of our economic and cultural mission to the visitors from both home and abroad. We're getting to 17.25 prestige. Excellent. Great war discovered. From now on, each war that includes at least 2 great countries on each side will get the status of the Great War. Okay, Sirhind. Interesting. Alliance offer from the Oz-Umanids. That's an interesting alliance offer. Because of their position in Africa. We accept your alliance offer there. For the moment, anyway. In Kiev's sphere. Well, that's annoying. Who are you? Genoa. Genoa's in no one's sphere. No one has them as an ally. I could drag Italy into that. Alliance offer from Franconia. Really? I guess I'll say yes. Tensions in Wa, Equatoria, has been running high for quite some time. Lately, there seems to have been a change in the wind. Okay, they lose militancy. Excellent. Andalusia. Well, that alliance was unexpected. Independent command, okay. Well, that probably means I can start sending some of these troops to the colonies. And we are starting to get some of our recruits here. Debtor's prison. Let's see. Practice of jailing people defaulted on their debts was still norm. Let's see. Aristocrats gain militancy, capitalists lose militancy. Aristocrats lose militancy, capitalists gain militancy. I guess we'll keep the aristocrats happy? Maybe? Rebel factions are organizing in our country. So be it. Alright, Blackfoot. Let's see what we can do here. I'll try and re-increase our opinion. Force them to have to deal with me. Alright. Send the fleet. Naval logistics. Let's see. Naval risk management. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's see. Wealth-based voting. Suffrage in Bulgar Empire, or in the Bulgar Empire, is directly based on ownership of wealth and property. The fundamental principle is that only those who contribute to the common good should have a say in how that public good is managed and administered. One interesting consequence of this system has surfaced in one of our states, where several local merchants and traders from the middle classes have started earning enough to be allowed representation. Adjusting the rules will be seen as an adjustment to exclude certain social classes. It will not be appreciated by the richer classes. Disenfranchising the newly enfranchised middle class risks a sharp rise in local militancy. Let's see. Middle strata. Rich strata. All middle strata get consciousness. Rich strata gain militancy. Do not adjust the rules. If they've earned the right to participate, then, you know, fine. We'll probably want to reform that voting system eventually here. Let's see. Anything new here? Italy, our best friend. Good man, one day sore? Possibly. Alliance offer from England. Proceed. I wanted that alliance back, and now I've got it. Excellent. Yep, they kick me back down to neutral. I'm just forcing them to spend all their influence points to keep me from getting it back. So yeah, I'm just messing with them. One of the colonies is reporting outstanding success in development of local commercial ventures and businesses to the colonial office. The primary reason seems to be ambitious land reform undertaken in tandem with Bulgar capitalists and industrialists. The colony is reportedly becoming more attractive to immigrants. Fantastic news. Bulgar Congo gains a life rating. Have my ships arrived? Indeed, my ships have arrived with new troops. Let's bring them back home. But now that I have England back as an ally, That should make the Iroquois nervous. Because look at all the troops England has over here. If I wanted to go to war with the Iroquois, we could definitely make some noise. Alright, Fort Rupert. Let's put some troops there. Let's march these guys to Fort Severn. Speaking of forts, Jacobin rebels have enforced their demands. Maybe we should build some forts. All right. Did I miscalculate here? Somewhere along the lines, I got an extra hussar. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm going to go ahead and disband that. We're going to send those troops to North America. This army. And come back over here. Revolution in Yankee, yeah, we're aware of that. The Adder Eel, a steam-powered heavier-than-air aircraft, makes a short-powered flight near Paris. Really? Looks like we can create some states. Let's see. Lose militancy. Yep, that's fine. Blackfoot. Increase our opinion. Yes. Alright, upper house rearranged. Made discovery, Brownwater School. Okay. And someone knocked us back down again. Yep. Burn your points. Naval risk management. All right. All right, load you guys up and we'll bring them over here. Let's see, is there anybody else that I want to bring over? Ah, we have discovered pre-dreadnought. Excellent. Let's see. Look at all those factories that are under construction. That's good. Naval bases are still under construction. Let's It's going to be a little while. Couple of years, I think, because we can't actually build any cruisers yet. Let's see, because right now we're using Commerce Raiders and Ironclads. Ironclads have attack of 21 and a hull of 17. Attack of 35, a hull of 51. Yeah, basically, the cruisers replace all of our ships. So, the cruisers are going to serve as the basis for all of our ships. Alright, main armament. Go ahead and grab that. And I guess we'll go ahead and start training another army, because, sure. I do want to be slightly careful about, let's see, 1, 2, 3. About how much of this I do. Because we are going to be getting tanks here eventually, and I'm going to need to add tanks in. So I don't want to burn all of my recruitable population. So what I'll do is probably send this army. Alright, load them up. And bring them over. Alright, you guys head on back. Yeah, with our supply limit, we can stack these troops pretty good. So they should be able to, like, stack 60. There without any trouble. Oh, of course, rebels. Who are these? Bulgar communists. Hunt. Actually, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and hunt as well. That's going to interfere with my, my training of my troops. I need to get someone over here to clean these guys up. Alright, yeah, you head there. Get rid of those guys. Ah, Blackfoot. Increase opinion. Alright, main armament's done. That was quick. Alright. Military, or army. Deep defense system. Let's go ahead and work on that. Now, if I recall properly, that once they're done hunting, they will return to the original place where they started. Alright, there's all of our new troops. Major discovery, gaslights. Yep, we're gonna have another colonial exposition. Sure. Alright, do we have any show up? Somewhere where we can't reach them? No. No, all the rebels have been dealt with. No communist revolution here. Alright. Well, I think we're at the end of the episode here. So, go ahead, start or stop here. The Iroquois are at war with the Shoshone. And we're at the Blackfoot, the Creek, and the Iroquois. This, I think, is a perfect opportunity. To begin justification. Let them expend their strength against the Shoshone. And then we'll hit them. And then we're going to call the English in. And we're going to give the Iroquois a headache. Excellent. Alright. But for now, we'll end here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.